Okay, everybody, so now I'm going to show you how to do the help sheet for electron configuration orbital filling diagrams. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put these arrows into um, the orbital filling diagram like I was showing you in the notes. Okay, um, you have to have the configuration first and a periodic table in front of you, and then you'll be looking for the elements, and then you'll do the configuration, and then you'll figure out how to fill that after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so now this is an orbital filling diagram note sheet. As you'll notice, you have the orbitals above it, and then you're going to be filling those with arrows. Okay, now as you're doing that, remember, if you know that you're passing through the orbital or sublevel, then you already know that it must be full because you have to fill it before you can go on to the next spot. So you only have to count over when you get to the very last one. So if I'm looking at sodium, and I know that sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1, I'm going to fill my boxes up, my sublevels, all the way till I get to 3s1, and then I'm going to count it out. So in this case, I'm going to say 1s2, so one up arrow, one down arrow. 2s2, up arrow, down arrow. Notice you always write the up arrow first, followed by the down arrow. Remember why you're doing this is because electrons cannot occupy the same sublevel right next to each other because they are both negatively charged. So when you have them negatively charged, you're going to have one spinning in the positive direction and one spinning in the negative direction, kind of like a north-south type thing. So you can't have them right next to each other because like charges repel. We talked about that in the notes. So I'm going to fill all these boxes up through 2p6, and then I'm going to draw one up arrow at 3s1. Okay, because remember the up arrow is always written first. So I'll stop at 3s1, and there's my configuration orbital filling diagram for sodium. Now, the next one we're going to do is bromine. So if you go and you look for bromine, you'll notice that bromine is in 4p5. So let me roll this down. So you would go 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, and then 4p5. And now you're going to fill everything up through 3d10. Okay, if you look here. Okay, then when you get to 3d10, you're going to count them out. You're going to say 1, 2, 3, because remember there's only 3 orbitals in the p sublevel. And then you're going to go back and go 4 and 5. Okay, so you don't start pairing them up until after you've done all the up arrows in that orbital. So P has 3 orbitals, so you go up 1, 2, 3, and then down 4 and 5. Okay, and that would finish your orbital diagram for bromine. Now nitrogen is the next one, so go ahead and locate nitrogen, and you'll see that nitrogen is actually located in 2p3. Okay, so 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So you know that 1s2 and 2s2 will be filled, so you'll do up and down arrows for both of those, and then for this one you're going to go, okay, 2p3. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to stop because you're done at 2p3. Okay? All right, the next one is vanadium. Okay? Vanadium is actually in 3d3. So you know you're going to fill everything up all the way through 4s2. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that, and then I'm going to stop at 4s2. So I'm going to go 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2, 4, 6. So I got that one. Now I'm going to do 3s2. I'm going to go 3p6. Okay. 4s2. Now I'm going to 3d3. So I'm going to count them out. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to stop. Okay. There's going to be some that are going to be left in the D sublevel, but that's okay. All right. And I'll stop at 3d3. Okay. So now the last one that I'm going to show you is samarium. Okay. And that's going to be a really long one. Okay. So samarium actually goes all the way down to 4f6. So you'd say 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, 4d10, 5p6, 6s2, 4f6. So now I'm going to have to write all these down. And actually, I made you a box at the bottom because it would not all fit on the same page. So once again, you're going to fill everything up all the way through 6s2. Okay. And I'm just going to keep going with these up and down arrows because I know that all of those are full in order for me to have gotten, oops, wait a minute. I need to put that in the bottom one. Oops, sorry. Okay, so now I'm at 6s2. So now after 6s2, I'm going to stop at 4f6. So watch. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to stop. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop at 4f3. So here's how you would do the orbital filling diagram. So now you guys are going to get a PDF in which you can use Cami or you can print it out and you can do it by hand. Okay. Either way, does not matter to me how you do it. I just need you to turn it in. Okay, so you will get elements and then you're going to fill those in based off their orbital filling diagram. Okay, so I hope you like the help sheet. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll be sure to try and help you with that. Okay.